Lee. So, what do you think of the new Matrix movies, man? Yeah. What's your take? Okay, where do I start with this movie? I mean, like, let's start with the original movies. I mean, the original movies I liked because they were multi-layered. Like on the, just as a general movie, it had, the general tropes as a love story, an action movie, a sci-fi drama, which is good, and had all those elements. But then, you can do it on higher levels such as philosophy, ethics, morals, and even deeper. Even there were so many subtleties to it, such as, for example, just even the colors in the Matrix. For example, the green, the blue, and the yellow, which all had a symbolism. So, for example, the green represented ideas, the mind. The blue represented the real, the physical, and the yellow, which in the third movie, and I think the second, represents the spiritual or the essence. And this movie, it's, so, it's just it has none of that. It's just this total garbage. I mean, like, is there's nothing to this movie. It is. It's like it was forced. They had to force to do this movie. They forced. It's like they just did it because Warner Brothers wanted money, and the poor Wachowski brother, sister now, I don't know. She, I think was making a point in the movie that like, oh no, Warner Brothers want to do a sequel and stuff like that, and you could feel the contempt, should we say, or the resentment of doing this in the movie, and yeah, it just felt it was just laughable, man. I mean, like, why? Like, why would you do this? This is some garbage. I swear to God, I feel like I wasted my time. Why? Why make this movie? Why do this? I mean, come on. There's nothing. It was nothing. Like the first movies were so groundbreaking. There's nothing new about this. All right. Well, okay. Let's start with the characters. Okay, so you got Neo, Keanu Reeves. Like, Keanu Reeves got act, man. Like, th- I mean, I was thinking maybe they should have just put new characters in. Like, maybe they would be like they should have been cameos. I mean, the whole premise of the movie is a love story, and it's all right. That was one of the main themes in the original movies about love and connection, and that connection, love with humans or other types of life, is a significant thing, and I think that's a deeper message. But in this movie, it is corny as hell. I miss my girlfriend. I miss that nut. Like, come on, man. Like, who cares? Like, just why? I don't know. I don't know. I just didn't like the acting. They look like bored. Like, why are we doing this shit? Like, this is old shit. And then they brought Smith, the new Smith. Oh shit, Mr. Anderson. Oh god, man. This is cringe, man. Everything was cringe. I swear to God, I couldn't take. I was just laughing at everything, man. I don't know what to say about this. This is bad. I mean, the Agent Smith is corny. And like, God, the Bugs girl, I don't care. Don't care about her. But, wow, you're the new Trinity. I don't give a shit. What's his name? Morpheus. That's just. And the less it's said about that, this rubbish. And everyone else I didn't care about. Then Nairobi, Jada Pinkett Smith. I don't like her in real life as well, and I don't like her in this movie. I just find like it's pretentious. Just like, yeah, you're the leader now. Or so. Anyway, like the action scenes, man. I mean, that's what made the original movie so good. Because I you know, the original choreographer of the original movies was, he used to do Chinese kung fu movies. I think it's Joe Woon Ping. I can't really remember. But you know, that's what made it special. They actually brought in someone to do the choreography, the action scenes, and you know, that's what made it special. Everything kind of glued together: the philosophy, the action scenes, the martial arts. Everything worked well, but this was like, the action scenes just didn't seem to have much impact, have much kind of, I don't know, any consequences to it. Like, they were just fighting because, oh, we got, it's a midget film, so they gotta have a bit of fighting in. And even the fight between Agent Smith and the new Agent Smith and fucking Neo, like, it just like, I don't, you knew he was gonna win. Like, who? It's just the whole movie was just using our nostalgia. And I feel sorry for the people that hadn't seen the movie before. They're probably like, "What's going on here?" Like, and I don't know, man. It was sad. It was sad because I you know, I think for me, The Matrix was a perfect film. The original sequels, and many people didn't like the sequels to the originals, like the part 2 and 3. But I liked them because they had a deeper message, a deeper layer of the story. And you know, like, if you really think about it, how else would the war end between the machines and humanity? So I think it was a good story. You know, a lot of people disagree with it, but I think it's just that they wanted a Hollywood ending, but you couldn't do that with that kind of stuff. I think it made sense. But this story, this is just, I love her. I wanna. Can we get her out of the Matrix? And I'm just like, come on, man. Like, it was like insulting my intelligence. This movie was just a bore. I really wanted to turn it off. I mean, I was trying to avoid it, and to be honest, I was kind of looking at lots of reviews and stuff like that. Maybe that tainted my view of it. But now watching it, it's true, man. It's just like a shell of its former self. There's nothing groundbreaking here. There's nothing philosophical. Maybe it's a commentary on how things are regurgitated and used again, and the message is marketed and commercialized. Something like that, I don't know, but it's sad, you know, it's sad. Sad that the movie is just a pile of shit. And it kind of funny in places, man. Like, I mean, the movie I watched, it ended like maybe 10-20 minutes before the end. I was glad it ended. I swear to God, I'm glad it was done. It's done. Glad it's done. And they should have just left it at number 3. Don't pay to watch this movie. I don't know what else to say about it. I would give a deeper analysis of it, but yeah, this is really disappointing because the layers of nuance in the original movies, like I said before, the colors represented different layers of consciousness. For example, the green, the mind; the yellow, the spiritual; the blue, the physical. None of that in this movie. No nuances, no little hints in different types of philosophies and, you know, all that stuff. Just a boring love story with some generic fight scenes with shaky cam. Boring acting. Just useless, boring characters you don't care about. No one dies. There's no consequence. Oh my God. I'm out. Like, you know, you might as well watch one of my Tekken videos. It's got more consequence. Peace.